Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Public Health Coaching YouTube, where we discuss all things personal development, professional development, and career development for public health professionals. So today we'll be discussing how to answer behavioral interview questions. So how do you know a question is a behavioral question? You know when they ask you a question that relates to your previous role in your former job. That's when you know these questions are, they are behavioral questions. So, and there is a formula to answer behavioral questions. But before we get into that, and we have like 3 questions, we're going to use 3 questions to model that. But before we go deep into how to answer the interview questions, first, we all know before you get any job in this world that we are in, your confidence level has to be like 100%. Yes, I mean 100%. So first, I'm going to be teaching you how to boost your confidence level. You boost your confidence level through these 6 tips. Just try it. I promise you it's going to help you. Number 1, list out your achievements. No matter how small it is, always appreciate yourself. Always appreciate yourself, the steps, the action you have taken so far in your career. We get carried away with issues of life. That's the truth. But we forget to appreciate ourselves. Those little steps you're taking, list out your accomplishments. Is going to help boost your confidence level. Number 2, shun negativity. Get rid of people, place, or things that cost you, brings negativity to you. Anybody, whatever, any action, whatever it is, any place, anytime you go there, it's going to change your mood. Anybody, each time you talk to them, the conversation is going to change. It's going to bring this negative vibes. Get rid of them. You have no business with those kind of people. Number 3, you boost your confidence level by giving to others. Whatever you learn now, the world is digitalized. Everybody, the Google is your friend. Whatever you learn, if it can be, for example, maybe how to manage your time, always be ready to share with others. Share your resources with others. It boosts your confidence level. Imagine you, let's say the junior staff at your workplace. Imagine you, taking them like maybe 30-minute session, teaching them how to manage their time. The more you give to others, you feel there's this confidence, like there's this thing that there's this hormone that is actualized in you, that it makes you feel you are impactful, you are useful, so you have value. So those things boost your confidence level. Don't always keep your resources, share it with others. Number 4, you boost your confidence level by setting goals. Yes, setting goals, realistic goals that they are achievable. You want to start setting goals for yourself. At this year, you want to be able to say, okay, this year, this is what I want to achieve. Is it realistic? You want to have that mindset of what next after this. You don't want to get carried away with always doing the same thing the same way. Set goals and make sure you achieve those goals. The more you set goals, the more confidence you build. Number 5, you boost your confidence level when you start leaving your comfort zone. Yes, I said that. Don't get used to doing things the same way for 5 years. Some people, you have been in the same role for 5 years, and you keep doing things the same way. Don't get caught up. Start learning, start taking new things. We talked about personal development. Start taking new things. Don't get carried away. The highest you should stay in any job role is 5 years. After that, go for something next. Always have this mindset of what next? What do I want to achieve? What next do I need to learn? It can be as small as small certificate course, something, try as much as possible. Do something that you will normally not do. It boosts your confidence level. Number 6, you have to believe in yourself. That's the truth. Nobody is going to do that for you. Everything I've taught you today, if you don't believe in yourself, it can't work. Everybody that is successful today, they have to believe in themselves. No, nobody can, even your mentor, nobody can do it for you. You can't do it. It's something you have to do for yourself. The more you believe in yourself, the more confident you'll be. And again, the more goals you achieve that you set for yourself, the more confident you'll be. So let's go to the behavioral interview questions. We have 3 questions we are going to model. So we have a formula. To answer behavioral question, we are going to use STAR. The situation, the task, the action you took, and the results. Yes, that's how they want you to answer your interview question. So we have 3 questions. So I'm going to read out number 1 question. What did you do in your job, working as a team. So I'm going to, in that kind of situation, you can say, I did, in our last job, we were asked to provide antenatal education for antenatal patients. That's the situation. In the hospital situation, what was your task? The task was to educate them. You were educating them during that period. You had to educate the pregnant women 3 times in a month. That's like action. So we have S for situation, T for task. Your task is to educate antenatal patients. The action was twice every month you were educating antenatal patients. You started teaching them what they need to do, what to eat. Those are your actions. The result is, what's the outcome? At the end of the day, there was a reduction after your teaching, after educating them. There was a reduction in maternal mortality. This is just an example. We are just trying to this is just an hypothetical situation, just to know how to answer these questions. So number 2, describe the time you had to resolve a conflict with a co-worker. So you want to use that same formula: situation, task, action, and result. The situation, okay, there was a time, note this is just an hypothetical situation. There was a time where a colleague of mine reached out to me to teach them on a particular task. Unfortunately for me, my Microsoft team was not working at that period. So I reached out to her to get some kind of resources for a job, but she didn't respond. But eventually when she responded, she told me she had sent me a message and I didn't answer and everything. So in that kind of situation, what I did was, you have already created the scenario, the situation. So the task, what I did at that moment was to apologize. And those things are action. So the task was, she asked me about how to maybe train her on Microsoft Office. That's for a new task they just gave her. So there's a particular thing she doesn't know about Microsoft Office. That's the task in that situation. The action is, I was able to explain to her that my Microsoft team was not working at that period of time, that I am so sorry, this was what happened, and we're able to settle. What was the result? At the end of the day, she was able to put me through my questions, the questions I had, I had in mind. Because me personally, I went to meet her, I had a problem at work, maybe a particular task, and she didn't respond, simply because she thought I saw her previous question. But at the end of the day, we're able to settle it amicably. She taught me what I needed. I was able to pass the information I missed. In that situation, in that kind of question, you have been able to create a scenario or situation. The task is the both questions you guys wanted to ask each other. The action was you being able to explain at the end of the day. You being able to explain what happened, and you were able to train her what she needed. The result was you guys were able to settle amicably. That's what they are expecting you to give them. So number 3, tell me about when you demonstrated a leadership ability. Those questions, they are just to test your intelligence. They want to test your behavior. How well do you work with others? So let me repeat the question again. Tell me about when you demonstrated a leadership ability. So remember, our formula is situation, task, action, and result. When I demonstrated, there was a time our manager was not around to give us the task for the week. We had sent mails, everybody had sent mails to our manager, but it was not forthcoming. So in that situation, I had to, send a mail to the group chat. Let's say, for example, in your organization, there's a group chat where you will discuss. I had to send a message to the group chat asking, has anyone heard from the manager? And nobody could respond. So what I did was to pick up a call, my phone. So I stepped into the group chat. I asked questions. Maybe there's anybody who has the information from the manager before I take action. We're able to ask them as a team. So on the group it appears that everybody was confused. Nobody had information on what tasks were to perform for the week. So that was the situation. Our manager was not around to, to give us the task for the week. The action was, I was able to go to the group, meet them as a team, to discuss, what are we going to do regarding the absence of the manager. How are we going to achieve the task for the week? The task was, I was able to get call the supervisor from our workplace to find out the task for the week. I was able to pass the information down to every member of the team. So the result was every member of the team was able to get the task for the week, and we were able to carry out our task without no hiccups, no stress. Everybody had the clear instruction on how to carry out the task. So for more videos on career development, personal development, and professional development, kindly click on the subscribe button. And if you want to get more from my videos, if you want to be notified, click on notification button, so each time I drop a video you would be notified on your mail. All right guys, thank you for this week and have a blessed day.